I'm Willie D with the D Ranch.
And I'm Bryson Denton.
Today we're going to be reviewing Hungry Howie's Pizza with the Golden Driller here at the Tulsa State Fairgrounds. We're tearing down the Tulsa Boat Sport Travel show, but we got a little bit of a lunch break from Wade, so we're going to start enjoying this delicious pepperoni pizza. So we have our Hungry Howie's Pizza. What makes it special and different from anyone out there is the flavored crust, which I'll show you right now. The flavored crust we chose was the butter, cheese, Parmesan.
Yes,
Basically,
yes.
It's very fattening and it's gonna be very delicious. It's got tons of pepperonis on it, and let's dig in. It seems like so far, it's not like super crispy. We got a little bit of flex, but the crust, it's got a nice little break right there, so I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Absolutely.
What are your first impressions?
This is amazing.
I'm a really big fan. Now, it looks a little thin whenever you're looking at it, but whenever you bite in, I don't know if there's very much pizza sauce actually at all. It is mainly cheese. If you bite in, you get that cheese, the pepperoni. It's very delicious.
To me, I like how the crust is so soft. It fooled me with. I thought there was a lot of sauce on there. I really didn't realize that.
Not very much at all. And with this is their pepperoni special. It cost right around $13.11 with tax, but they use two different types of pepperonis. So we did the Domino's review. They only use one type that's like their lunch buster carry out special. So this one was a little bit more pricey, actually about double from the Domino's, but it's a great pizza, and there's only 2 locations in Tulsa, so you kind of got to be in the right part of town to enjoy this perfect Zaz.
Also, the pepperonis are, you know how you're talking about the pepperonis, 2 different types are crunchy. A lot of places they're soggy. I like them when they're crunchy like that. There's a lot more flavor. You can feel like you're actually eating it.
Absolutely. I like that, and they had good coverage on it, so we didn't have to ask for extra. It is crispy, but it's not well done. I thought about doing it well done because a lot of times they don't. They're just soggy and it's gross. Now, while we're enjoying this, I want to talk a little bit about the statue behind us. This is one of the most famous statues in Tulsa, if not the entire United States. I'm going to put up some stats by us so people can see exactly how big he is. Clearly, his shoe is right behind us. And I mean, I could stand on the boot of his toe and still not completely fill it up. So this is a very large statue. I've always loved it because it reminded me of my hometown. I was born and raised in Tulsa. So whenever I go by, I always like to take a picture by it. I've taken pictures with almost every car I've owned in front of this statue, actually. And whenever I'm bringing friends or family that haven't seen it, if I'm in this part of town, I definitely drive them by. Do you have any memories from when you were younger with the Golden Driller or even the Drillers baseball team?
Oh, definitely, absolutely. Always coming to the Tulsa State Fair. You know, you come down here, you ride the merry or the Ferris wheel, you see the giant Golden Driller.
He's always there. He's not going anywhere.
Absolutely.
Now, a lot of times, there is controversial statues out there. There might be, the General Lee or, the North and the South. There's no one that can have any offense to the Golden Driller. I actually can say he was COVID compliant during 2020. They actually put a mask on him. So
Absolutely.
This is probably one of the most non-controversial statues in the entire U.S. as well. So a lot of people love it. If you haven't came out to here to see it, like I said, Tulsa State Fairgrounds, it's right in front of the Expo Center. It's not as easy to get in and out of as it used to be. There used to be a Josh's Snow Cone Shack, if you remember, right out front here, but they've done some really big improvements that just made the whole facility better. Now, the other cool thing is he's right outside the largest freestanding building in the United States. I do know that for a fact. And so whenever you go inside there, what that means is there's no pillars. I want to say this is like 200,000 square feet. I'd have to look it up, but it is insane how incredible this building is.
Absolutely. They have a race in there. They race sprint cars in there.
The Chili Bowl?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's huge. I don't know how they do as much stuff in there as they do, but
so
they definitely.
You had the crust. You got into it. I haven't dove into the actual crust yet, but what was your first impression?
Well, I was kind of waiting to see. Yeah, you tried the crust. It is amazing. It's the Parmesan's not too much. The butter's not too much. It's not soggy. Like I said, the big thing, it's delicious.
And I told you a little bit about it beforehand. Was it like a breadstick? Was it what you expected? Was it different? And more importantly, are you going back?
I'm definitely going back. I'll enter that first. It's not like a breadstick. It's even better because it's got more crunch. And sometimes the bread, there's too much bread, and then you're like, oh, I just ate a whole loaf of bread on one breadstick, you know. This is amazing.
A whole lot better.
Yeah.
That last bite actually reminded me a little bit of popcorn. With all that cheese and the butter and stuff, I mean, I thought I was biting into a little piece of popcorn.
I was getting the popcorn, but almost a crazy bread from like Little Caesars, you know?
Yes, very similar, very similar. But just on your crust, not the whole bread. So you get the pepperoni, and you don't have to get two things. You can do just one at Hungry Howie's. I've been to both locations. I can't necessarily say one is better than the other one. 81st and Sheridan is my hometown Hungry Howie's, and I have not had any bad experiences there. This is only my second time going to the one down here at the fairgrounds, but I had a positive experience when I went inside. The customer service was very friendly, got us in and out. It was very fast. The pizza was hot, and of course it was fresh. So I have no complaints on that. Make sure to look them up. And I told you earlier we were on our lunch break. If you didn't know, we work at Wade's RV, so if you're looking for any great RV deal, come on down to Wade's RV where we have parts, sales, service. We can take care of anything RV related, and you're gonna get the best deal, the best service, and it's gonna be speedy too, so you can get back out there and camp. I'll put a link below so you can check that out. As I said before, make sure to like and subscribe. It's starting to rain on us now, so we better go inside to save the camera and of course this delicious pizza. Until next time, I'm Willie D with the D Ranch.
I'm Bryson Denton.
And we'll see you on the rodeo road.